What's a good word, everyone? It's your boy DKB here. I just want to say thanks for all the support. The channel's been steadily growing, and the number you see below, you can drop a text, shoot a voicemail, any ideas, topics, collabs, etc. you guys want to see. I'll include them in future videos and live streams, and I'll catch you again. Be easy. What's a good word, Jets fans? It's your boy DKB here. So if you watched the training camp breakdown for day 6, I mentioned that I was going to highlight this specific player that we signed yesterday in DC defender right guard Liam Fornadel. And really, when I kind of dug into him and seen what was happening for him while he's been in the UFL, this is always the kind of player that you want to find, right? These are your day 3 guys being at a small school. This is your XFL, UFL, CFL type player, and this is maybe the guy that fell through the cracks when you want to talk about just regular draft situations, or maybe a player that's shown some elite tendencies in preseason, or maybe it was in small sample sizes or spurts during the regular season of someone that's been on a practice squad elsewhere or something. Regardless, this is a guy that you feel really excited about being able to develop and see what he can do at the NFL level. He was a UFL champion in 2025. He was part of UFL's #1 offense in 2025. He has also been earning honors for a couple of years now. It's not like this is just a one-off. He was the All-XFL honors player in 2023. And after being able to accomplish some of those feats, he was part of the Patriots practice squad in 2023 as well. But coming off of his most current stint, he was an 8-game starter at right guard for the Defenders. Ended up earning a 76.9 offensive grade, and this ended up including a pretty elite 85.6 pass blocking grade, according to what PFF was able to produce. And when you look at what he did in 2024 as well, which, by the way, he was the UFL's top graded starting offensive lineman in 2024, and that was on the back of his 79.1 offensive grade, and he allowed 0 sacks in 596 snaps. So very, very impressive player, right? When you get the looks of him, it's a guy that has plus athleticism. Is a guy that has been able to demonstrate a consistency in his technique, being able to fire off the ball. Looks like he fits the criteria of what you want to do when it comes to operating a zone run, an outside zone run concept. So someone that can go out there and pull at a relatively high level, also has, again, the athleticism to be able to turn that corner outside of the tackle or tight end, depending on what the alignment is, and pick up a defender in space, wall them off, and also be able to engage and keep those blocks going when necessary. When you think about the quarterbacks he's been working with at the UFL level, that much like Justin Fields are dual threats, and so you want to be able to hold things for just a tad bit longer, because you never know what the quarterback can end up doing with that extra second when it comes to finding somebody or deciding to take off, making somebody miss, and opening up a big game. So I am really, really intrigued by this guy. I'm going to dig a little bit further and kind of see what more there may be in the backstory and stuff, and maybe I'll follow this up with a second video or short or whatever I'm finding. But pretty big signing just when it comes to adding, again, to the bottom of the depth. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can look at this. Maybe this is the direct replacement to Cole Lavao, as, again, Aaron Glenn's version of what Lavao was supposed to be for Robert Saleh, the bottom-tier developmental player. Or he could just outright look to try to earn a spot right out the gate, right? It's still early in training camp. We're going to have preseason games that's coming up. XFL and UFL going to NFL, as opposed to looking at like the CFL or an IPP player, for example, like Leander Wigan. It's a much easier transition, right? Most times these are guys that have had an opportunity to try to work out or participate in the NFL, and they just haven't hung around on the roster. So they're going there as a chance to try to develop, shine, get a look, which is what's happening now, and hopefully stick with a coaching staff that recognizes some of that early talent, assuming they can flash, out of the gate, because they're going to need to make quick impressions here
And as a guy that's pretty scrappy, I think he'll fit, everything that Aaron Glenn and company are looking for. Obviously, the signs are going to be there. They're not just, throwing anything at the wall and hoping it sticks here. There's going to be a intentional focus on the mental, the intangible traits that are going to be there for these players that they're picking up. So let me know what you guys think. If you watch the UFL, if you're familiar with the XFL days or anything, or if this is just a player that you follow from collegiate days, etc., get back to us. Let us know. Share with the community, and we all look forward to it. I'll catch you guys again. Peace.